Hi, I'm Dr. Brian Thornburg, and this is the second part on nutrition. First part I mentioned that we don't want to take carbohydrates because they are not how we're metabolically designed to process our energy. And I mentioned that our grandparents didn't eat a lot of carbohydrates. They weren't readily available farm to table. So historically, we didn't eat a lot of carbohydrates. So the fact that we're eating a lot of carbohydrates now is really a modern invention, and it's propagated by the food industry because it's a lot cheaper to make carbohydrates than it is to make fats and proteins. So what happens when we eat carbohydrates? And this is where the nitty-gritty comes in and why we really want to stop eating carbohydrates. So carbohydrates, fast energy, but they produce a lot of free radicals. They produce a lot of oxidative damage. And what that means is it causes inflammation inside of our body. So to give you an analogy, if we have a campfire bonfire and we have a bunch of dry leaves and we throw the leaves on the fire, we get a nice a flash of burn, we get a really bright flame, but then after that burns off, we get all those little embers of leaf ash that fly up off the fire and up into the sky. And that's what's happening inside of our body. Sure, we get quick energy from the glucose, from our carbohydrates, but then there's a lot of that, those loose embers flying around in our body, which cause damage to our organs and increase the inflammation inside of our body. But if we're doing fats and proteins, then we are burning the log. We're burning the long burn, clean burn of a log on a fire, nice crackles, goes a long time, gives us a lot of energy. So that's why we don't want to do carbohydrates. It causes a lot of inflammation. And as I mentioned previously, 60% of adults have chronic disease. Obesity is the first step towards chronic disease, and eating carbohydrates facilitates that first step. So we throw away the my plate, throw away the food pyramid, listen to what our grandparents did. They ate farm to table. They didn't do processed foods. And hit that like button, come back here. I'm going to talk about proteins next. And thanks a lot. See you soon.